Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Around the Town with Chuck. My name is Chuck Guglielmo, a weekly interview show where we talk with interesting people around the community. And today we are taping this show on Tuesday, February 5th. My guest today is Don Dale from University Hospitals. Don, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Thanks for inviting me.
Had a chance to catch up with Don this past fall at a football game. We had a whiteout. Had a chance to talk to you for a few minutes, and I always wanted to get you back on the show to talk more about what you do. Before you do that, I got to ask about two of my favorite athletes.
Yes!
Give me an update on Austin. I think you said he was going to Edinburgh?
Well, and he was, to my little bit of disappointment. He chose not to, but he still is going to college, and he's doing very well in college, and he still plays basketball frequently, but he is doing very well, yes.
And what college did he end up going to?
Kent.
Kent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and it's enjoyed covering him on the basketball floor.
Oh, as a parent, watching your child out there play, just makes your heart smile is what I like to say. Exactly. So, yeah.
And then your other son, Hunter, of course, he was on my show.
He was just a couple weeks ago.
Yes, he was on my show, and he's not on the basketball court, but he was on the football field.
Yes.
Remarkable that he's playing because he suffered, like he told us, an injury at, I think, in Erie when he had that injury.
Yeah, he did. He tore his ACL, both sides of his meniscus, and he took a little chunk out of his knee. So, to be honest with you, that was devastating. I mean, for him to be out going from his 8th grade year into his freshman year, and, he always dreamt of being that 4-year letter winner. I think most boys want to do that. And right off the bat, the doctor said, you're not playing your freshman year. Not going to happen. So he was
heartbroken, right?
Yes. And as a mom, my heart was just broke for him. But I have to tell you, that boy, he has worked every day, whether it's lifting, powerlifting, running, doing all these drills I see him out in the yard doing, and he has this ladder thing, he runs up and down through it, and he works so hard. And as a mom, to see him out on the field and doing as great as he is makes me very proud.
He sure does work very hard, and he has great determination, and he had a great football year in his junior year, right?
Yeah.
So he has one more year to play for the Conneaut Spartans.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that. Tell them I both said hello.
I will. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Okay, you're from University Hospitals. Tell us what you do there.
Well, I work in community outreach. Part of my job is just to go out to different events or different locations in our community and to promote education and health care. So that's the biggest part of my job, and I know as we go along we're going to get in detail about a lot of those different things, but it is basically to do health education in our community.
Okay, very good. And do you work with Denise Donato at all? Is she part of this group?
Yeah, she's my manager.
We just talked about her in my other interview.
Yeah, she is actually my manager. Yep, I love her.
Very nice lady, isn't she?
Yes, she is, top notch.
So who all works with you on this outreach?
Yeah, in our department, Denise is our manager, and then we have Denise Brown, who is our hospital to home coordinator. We have Lori Slimmer, who is our certified diabetic education leader, and we have Kelly McGinnis, who's in charge of our life skills program, and we have Paula Koval, who does a lot with our Walk for the Cure. So those are our girls in our office.
And you guys do a great job, and you've been doing this how many years?
In the community outreach department, almost 4 years, coming up in May, but I've worked for University Hospitals probably 11 years.
And on Whiteout Night, when you were there, you guys had what at your booth?
We did UH Rocks, which we brought all these rocks in different colored paints, and we had the kids, they could paint anything on their rock. We were just trying to promote, kids having fun, and the University Hospital rocks, kind of that logo there. But they could paint anything on the rocks, and then we placed them so they could dry and the kids could come back and get them later. But it's just something fun for them to do. With rock painting, we do different presentations in our community that deals with stress relief. Sometimes when we're stressed, just doing an art or a craft can help relax you. And a lot of times that rock painting has become so popular that just taking a rock and some simple paint and just painting just kind of let stress go.
And keeps them entertained.
Absolutely it does. Yes, yes.
What is this Age Well, Be Well?
Well, Age Will Be Well is a free membership that every single one of our hospitals offer, and it's for anybody who is 55 and older, and and you can sign up, and with that membership, you'll get a calendar of events in the mail that has 3 months at a time out, so you can plan 3 months ahead. And you can come to any of our activities for free. We do things all over the county, and you would be invited to come for free. So if you're interested in signing up, they can call 998-0107, and I can get you all of the information you need to sign up and register for that.
Is that part of the letter that Conneaut Area City Schools are going with the university hospitals on? They have a quarterly newsletter as well.
With information, yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
very
yep.
good. And some of the things on this Age Well, Be Well events that are scheduled, such as weight loss support group, talk about that.
Yeah, we do a weight loss support group. We've partnered with Snap Fitness here in Conneaut, and every Monday morning we are there from 8:30 to 9:30, sometimes 10, depending. And what we do is there's a group of us that get together and we talk about different ideas, different strategies, what works for you. We talk about different recipes. Some of the subjects we've talked about is like, decluttering. A lot of times if our house is all cluttered up and we can't find things, it causes stress. And so we talk about, just sometimes that just relieves stress and you don't eat as much. Some people just say, forget it. They sit down and eat because they don't want to deal with it. We talk about sabotaging, sometimes people in our lives can sabotage us, not on purpose, but, maybe you bring home a bag of kisses for your wife and you say, here's a bag of kisses because I love you. And, that's
then I eat them.
Right, then you eat them, right? So you're not really trying to sabotage that person, but, so we just talk about, at work, people bring in snacks. What can we do about that? We're going to open houses and baby showers and weddings, and so we connect on a lot of different levels, because sometimes losing weight just isn't always about don't eat that, don't drink that. It can be an emotional thing that we laugh together and cry together in this group. And I would encourage anybody out there that is interested in losing weight and being with a group of people who are encouraging, not judgmental, a lot of fun to be around. Please join us Monday mornings at 8:30 at Snap. It's just a great program.
You can just come, or you have to sign up, or
no. The great news is you don't even have to have a membership to Snap Fitness. No, you don't. You just come, and if you don't have a card to get in, you can kind of just give a little tap and we'll let you in, and you can come back and join. So it is free. There is nothing about this that costs any money.
That's great. So this is every Monday?
Every Monday, yep. And it's from 8:30, and like I said, it's supposed to end at 9:30, but sometimes we get to talking and a lot of great information, and we run over a little bit, but you're free to leave when you want. We do weigh in every week, but you're not obligated. So if you're one of those people that do not like to get on the scale, we don't make you do that. It does make you more accountable, but you do not have to do that. We just really are encouraging people to take steps to get healthier.
Do you find the same people that come, or do you see new people coming on Mondays?
Well, we have what I call our core group there's some that have been there for over a year, coming faithfully, actually a year and a half now. And every once in a while, a new face will pop in, and we invite them in, and treat them like family. So it just, new people just kind of come and go. But I think a lot of people are just afraid to make that first step, or to show up in a group of people they don't know. But honestly, it's wonderful, and everybody there gets excited when somebody new comes.
Do you get a good mix of men and women?
I'm going to be honest, we have mainly women. We would love to have more men come, but it's mostly women. Yeah, but we would love to have a group with men in it, or the men just to join in. So, yeah.
Sounds like that's a pretty good thing.
It really is.
On Mondays.
It's great, yes.
Yeah. What about this winter and summer walk program?
Yeah, we started the winter walk program down at Township Park every Tuesday morning. We do it June through the end of October. It got a little cold there, but we did it every Tuesday morning. We meet down at the lower pavilion, And you just walk, that you walk the boardwalk. We have some people that are speed walkers. We have other people that just go real slow. And it's funny because as the new people come, they find their group that they can walk in. Some people like to walk by themselves. So it just depends on what you want. But we meet at 8 a.m. every Tuesday during those months. Now, November through May, we meet out at New Leaf Event Center at 8 a.m. And there's a group that walks out there faithfully every Tuesday too. Once again, you don't need a membership anywhere. You can just show up and walk. And I have to tell you, as the year has went on, I see this group of, people, and there's men and women that walk. There's both.
So a better mix there.
There is a better mix, yeah. You just see them getting closer, and they invite each other to different things, or you want to go have coffee, and they just really, have formed a really great group. And anytime anybody new comes, once again, they just welcome you in. And we do this walk actually in Geneva. So maybe you're visiting Geneva on a Tuesday morning, or you can always do the walk in Geneva. We're also down in Andover and Orwell doing a summer walk. Not the winter walk, because New Leaf was gracious enough to allow us to use their big event center.
Sure.
But in the summer, there's nothing like walking down at our
I
beach
know.
first thing in the morning. It's just gorgeous.
Well-kept beach, too.
It is. They do a great job. What a great group of
They
people.
do a good job.
Yeah,
Now, if it
yeah.
is a rainy Tuesday during those summer months, do you move it to the New Leaf, or do you cancel?
No, you know what we do? Underneath that pavilion down there, the lower pavilion, we actually, and this is just what the group has wanted to do, we actually just walk around the perimeter, because that's quite long actually, but we just walk that perimeter for an hour, just underneath there, and we talk and chit chat, and so we just keep it down there, even with it raining.
Sounds like the first thing, two things that we talked about sound very interesting.
They are a
to
lot
me.
of fun.
They
Yes,
sound very interesting
please
to
come.
me now that I'm going to be retired.
Yes, we'd love to have you.
Even though I'll be with all the women on Monday, right?
You're doggone right. Come on. They would love you.
Another thing you got, now this, I'm going to be excited to see what you say about this. Dinner and a movie.
Yes, this is our first one coming up February 13th. So we don't have a theater in town anymore, and there's really not a whole lot necessarily to do. So we decided we would try dinner and a movie. So if you come to Conneaut Hospital on the 13th, dinner starts at 4.
February.
I'm sorry, yes, February.
February 13th.
Yeah, it's February 13th. You get an entree, 2 sides, a drink, and a dessert for $5. Really, that's a good price.
That sure is.
And then we'll start the movie, and with that, we're going to do popcorn and probably water or whatever, something to drink while you're watching the movie. And so we want to do this the second Wednesday of every month, do dinner and a movie, and we're hopefully that works out well. And then, if people are getting kind of tired of dinner and a movie, we thought about maybe dinner and game night, doing some fun different activities. But it's just one more way to get out there, have dinner, meet a new group of people, watch a movie, and once it's for $5 dinner,
Yeah.
it's a good deal. Get some popcorn.
It sure is.
And it's a day before Valentine's Day, so it could be a nice night out if with you and your Valentine. If you're single, you can still come too, though. But
So we've got the weight loss support group
Yes.
on Mondays, the winter and the summer walk program on Tuesdays, the dinner and the movie Wednesday.
yes,
And I can only imagine this is going to be Thursday, Health and Wellness Expo. Oh, it says March 2nd.
yeah, that is actually March 2nd, and that's going to be at the Ashtabula Town Square. And we are doing, free screenings, usually blood pressure, cholesterol, glucose, bone density screenings. A lot of times we have people there from respiratory doing sometimes, we have a lot of different people from the hospital that come, and then we usually have guest speakers that talk maybe 10-15 minutes about a particular subject, but that's free as well, and every single one of those screenings are free, even our skin screenings. So you really can't beat it to come out and get all those screenings for free.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we have something similar to that on the hospital grounds, like a health screening fair?
Yeah, and we're going to do another one too coming up in the spring.
How was that? Was that successful turnout?
It was, yeah, it really was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which we're really, proud of that.
Mm-hmm. This one, she might be interested in this one. Community garden.
Yes, we started that last year, and I don't know, for any of you that walked in the main entrance of the hospital, we had two big gardens sitting there. They were raised gardens. In our gardens that we do here in Conneaut and also at the Geneva UH, they're all raised garden beds. Nobody's down on their hands and knees or stuff. Everything's raised. And we plant as a group. And I'm going to be honest, if there's anybody out there that's a really good gardener and would love to share their knowledge, I see you pointing at your wife. Okay, we'll talk. But, please call me because, people with knowledge and they share that's really a priceless gift. Mm-hmm. And so if you have any knowledge about gardening and you'd love to share with people or at least share with me and then I can share your information. We want to start in April, and I want to just start planting early April. And I know we always do buy also, plants that have already been started for the garden as well. But, last year was our first year. So every year we just kind of want to grow on that and just, make it a little bit better. Education is priceless. And for people that can't afford necessarily to always go out and buy fresh fruits and vegetables, but if we give them the power to learn how to grow and do raised garden beds or even just small ones on their patios or whatever, on their front porch. Sometimes if you live in a high rise, you can still do a little one outside. It's healthier for them, it's affordable. And, it makes things a little bit easier. I know there was a couple women that were, you grow these 2 or 3 things, I'll grow these 2 or 3 things, because they had a small space and they would do it really well. And then they were going to share. And I thought that was really neat. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, that's something that's going to be starting in April. And we would love to have, anybody in the community that wants to come and join in. That means weeding it and watering it and all of those things that go with it as well.
Sure. I can see if you're consistent at doing these events, why it would be age well, be well.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. How can somebody become a member?
Well, if you can go into the hospital and just ask for a registration form. If you look in any of the lobbies, there's a form sitting there. It says age well be on it. Age well be well on it. You just fill it out. You can give it to any of the secretaries there and they'll make sure I get it. And then what happens is I email it downtown and then you get your membership card in the mail. And that's as hard as it is. I mean, it's really simple to become a member. Or you can call me at 998-0107 and I'll just register you over the phone and we'll get a card out to you right away. So, and there's different activities too that are done not only in Conneaut. We do anybody out there that is diabetic. We have an education lady, Lori Slimmer. She's amazing. She'll do one-on-ones with you and educate you on diabetic eating and stuff. So that's something else we offer. We go into the different senior centers and do presentations. We're all over the county.
The diabetic, is that done right at the hospital?
It can be, or you can meet somewhere that's convenient for you. I mean, Lori has went into homes before. I know she prefers to do it in our office. It makes it much easier for everybody to do it because she has everything right there. Mm-hmm. But she's phenomenal.
Sounds like really great work that you guys do. What else do you have for us?
Well, this one was here. Something else that I don't know if people are aware that we do is the life skills. Every Wednesday I go out here to Conneaut and I teach the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders life skills. Oh, at the middle school. Yeah, and we teach them about, self-esteem, decision-making, talk about drugs and alcohol, bullying. So we cover a wide gamut also.
That's great. It really is. Especially for that age of kids.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and if there's anybody else, out there that would like to help us with the life skills, please call that same number.
What are some of the things people could do to help you?
Actually, if they wanted to call, they can actually take the course. It's a 1-day course, and we'd love to plug them into maybe some of the elementaries or something to help teach life skills. Because we do this 3rd grade, we do 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. We skip 9th and go to 10th. So it's a wonderful program, but it builds every year on top of each other.
Why do we skip 9th?
You know what? I don't really know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why we skip ninth, but we do. But I can't tell you why we do that. That's just the way the program is. So.
And the schools obviously are very cooperative with this.
Yes, absolutely. The middle school's been wonderful. When I started, I was in one of Coach Rock's his gym classes, and then now with Nick Armini, I'm taking one of his classes. Thank you, Nick.
Of course, working with Lori Riley's got to be great too.
I
huh?
love Lori Riley.
Isn't she
She's
something?
amazing. I mean, she really is. She's great. Yep.
She really is too. And you're really amazing too with all this work that you do for the community here with the outreach with University Hospitals. Great job.
Thank you. And I love my job. I mean, really, this is a perfect job.
And you may be seeing Chuck Guglielmo come to a couple of these
I
things.
hope you
It won't be
do.
community garden though.
Okay, that would be
I can guarantee you it will not be community garden.
Okay, all right. We would love to have you. I mean, really, if there's anybody out there that would like to be part of any of these, please give me a call and we'll get you plugged in right away.
And where can they call you at?
At 998-0107.
And email, if they'd rather email you, can they do that?
Yeah, it's dawn.dale@University Hospitals, and that's with an S.org.
Okay. Don Dale, thank you very much.
Absolutely, thank you.
Say hello to the boys for me.
I will.
And again, watch for Chuck Guglielmo. You just may
I hope you
surprise
come. I will. Yes, that sounds wonderful.
All right. Thanks to Don Dale, outreach at University Hospitals on Around the Town with Chuck today.